And the hits just keep on coming. Greetings, fam. Private membership. I got another one for you. Very short video to help you along your journey. Those who asked about the private membership, that's your opportunity as well. But we don't recruit in the public. We just show you what we're doing, what we talk about, some of the topics. All right, let me get a. People want to know what I look like, who you're talking to. That's a good looking picture of me in my rare form. Some people call me Unc, some people call me Grandpa. That's okay. Call me aware. That's really who it's about, being aware. Okay, what's about our greatness? Why we're not great? You know, we got so many people who did so many fantastic things, who look like us, who live in this country, but their reputation has been besmirched. Why is that? Why do you always have to find something negative about somebody who was great? Have you thought about that? Matter of fact, that's the way you can tell these people was great, because there's always something negative about them. I'm talking about people who we know about, entertainers, singers, dancers, politicians. We've got talent across the board. I don't know any more talented people. And the reason why you have to have a mark on you, because the people who envy you can always say, well, they wasn't so great. They was accused of child molester. They wasn't so great. They smoked dope. They wasn't so great. They used cocaine. They wasn't so great. They hit their wife. They beat their family. One thing after another. That's the purpose of it. In other words, we don't want you to idolize these people because they're not great. We found some dirt on them. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. But you calling yourself black. So not that connotation is always there. And I just told you in the last video, y'all better stop calling yourself black, Negro, colored, African Americans. You're setting yourself for a real unpleasant problem that you won't be able to solve. Of course, I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at this guy. Don't he look like he's crazy? Got a little red hat on. Who do he think he is? Some greetings to my family out there. My family are intelligent. I know who they are. They always come in with the greetings and let me know where they are from. I don't know who you are. A lot of people that come here, they're not family. They just come here to besmirch us. That's what they do. That's the that's the character. That's really the character of Democrats. That's why they call them demons. But anyway, we're not going to be distracted. We know who we are. And if I see an intelligent looking man like that, I say, oh, what do you got to say? He don't really look crazy. Look like he know who he is. He look like he know who he is. He identified with some parts of his ancestry. Huh. Like what's the name said? James Baldwin said, he don't look like he's your Negro. There's a movie or something about that. He said, I'm not your Negro. James Baldwin said that. We can look at this guy and you look by the way he presents himself that he's definitely not your Negro. He's not your black man. He's not your African American. So you got to do the same thing and find out who you are. Or by default, if you don't know who we are, people, you by default you belongs to the slave master. If you're carrying his labels, Negro, black, colored, African Americans, you need to get out these titles. They don't mean anything. Find out who you are. So don't let anyone destroy the greatness of your people. Because they're always going to try to put something on them negative. Don't believe it. Just know who's putting those marks on them. Every last one of them. Oh, they can't be great because they use drugs. But people who murder, who destroy, they ignore that of their kind. The real, not just, I won't say serial killers, I say mass murderers. You never hear any besmirchings on them. So it's all about who control the narrative. And I'm saying we have to have you have to have your own narrative. If I see somebody that's great, I don't care what you say about them because it doesn't mean anything to me what you think. I don't care what you think. Why are you always telling people what you think? Who gives a? Well, look like my family's not here yet. They probably working. So let me go ahead on and get out of here. Peace to the peaceful. And all these other people, I don't care. Do what you want to do.